What is up, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are checking out the guitar player Nick Johnston and his new single, Gemini. I have been a fan of Nick's for several years now. I recently found him on Keith Merrill's channel demoing some pickups, and I dove into his playing, watched a lot of interviews, loved his last couple of records, and I'm always really thrilled to find out about a new record coming out from him. He's got such an interesting style as a player, really blending so many different elements together, the blues and the Yngwie and things in between. Love his feel. I love the way he approaches things. And he's all around just a really good guy. Very well liked in the industry. And it's always fun to just watch interviews with the guy. Hope to catch him live at some point, because what I've heard many good things. And it's been a while since I've done an instrumental guitar driven track. And I wanted to get him out there to people in the sub bass that might not have a chance to have checked him out. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? The artist is Nick Johnston. The track is Gemini. And here we go. Like that snare passage, really strong, snappy snare. Really cool layering there. I like the pianos, the mix of the acoustic, the electric guitars. I like the slightly on edge feeling that drum pattern creates with what he's soloing over. Really strong, rumbling bass tones. Vibrato is so delicate here. It's really interesting how he's doing it. And his tone is so gorgeous. I love the use of the acoustic there. And they layered it really well too, especially with the pianos. So many really cool textures and elements. I love the clarity in the drum mix. Really subtle in what he's doing. It's very understated. Tone is so rich on the bottom, on the lower strings there. Love the melody he's creating. Get some of that blues influence in his sound. The way the piano drives this is so impressive. Love that semi-jazzy feeling the drums are there in. That build was very cool. Like how the synths came in. do feel like some of those little accent things he's doing are getting slightly lost for me. There's some of those legs I was wondering if he was going to throw in. It's a really cool bass line. A little bit of accent work going on with the bass. Really cool moods. It's very haunting. I love the bits of grainy camera footage thrown in here in the video as well. It's amazing how that last lick there had so much impact on me as a listener. He structured his licks throughout that track so masterfully. It makes it feel effortless. It's easily one of the most unpretentious solo tracks I think I've ever heard. He's so focused on the moods and the elements and getting you to feel these different emotions that he's not just going wild and just playing because he can play. And make no mistake, Nick is an incredibly talented player, and the guy can shred his backside off. But he doesn't do that. There's an exercise in understating his playing and being very minimalist in a lot of things. So when he does go into these runs and he does get a little faster and he does start to let loose a little bit, it has so much more impact than it would if he was just shredding. The other instruments really had so much room to breathe in this track. The different usages of the acoustic guitars. The piano played such an incredible role here. Dancing around, making you feel different emotions. Twisting and playing these beautiful lines, some of the darker stuff. Really love the usage of piano. I think it's fantastic. And one of the highlights of the track. Drum work is stellar. Guy plays some very different things. The semi-jazzy work that he was doing was absolutely a pleasure. It was just glorious to listen to. And just absolutely thrilled with it. I think it's a really, really wonderful track. And a very Nick Johnston track at that. You get some of the influences, you get some of the different elements of his style, the bluesy, the slightly technical. And he just rolls all this stuff together, creates these different moods, and just sucks me in. Great track. It's been a while since I've done some instrumentals, just guitar-driven, guitar solo work, and I picked a good one. Really glad I did it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Go give Nick some love. He's just a great player, and he's writing some fantastic stuff. And I absolutely love his tone. Just in love with how much clarity there is. Really allows, it's very articulate. Really allows him to do the stuff he's doing. And the mix throughout the entire track was just outstanding. I've got no complaints. Enjoyed it from start to finish. Was completely hooked. Completely lost in it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, all of you, so much for the support. I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you to my law enforcement, military veterans, and first responders for what you guys do every single day. As always, you have been awesome. I have been Baldman. I will see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other. Keep head bang.